on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys some YuGiOh Duel Links live here on my Twitch live stream. I'm gonna be using this new plant deck that I've been working on with Aromage, which is a really cool kind of card trader card. You can actually do this deck pretty free to play for the most part by just using the card trader, but we'll talk a little bit about the deck real quickly, and then we're gonna jump into some games in the Kaiba Cup. I'm trying to get ranked up. I already qualified for the next stage regardless, so thank you, Crafted, for the 25 bits, man. I've already qualified for the next stage regardless, but we're just kind of messing around. So, a couple cool cards here. We've got the Princess of Sunflowers. Basically, you're going to use Rose Lover to summon this. Rose Lover goes to your graveyard. You can summon the Princess of Sunflowers. Really good card. If any of your plants get destroyed by battle, you can basically destroy one card your opponent has. It's just a really hard hitter. I've been playing with this card in and out of the deck, removing it from the deck, adding it back in. Really torn of whether I want it in or not. It depends, but Jasmine is like the main piece of this deck. I wish I had a third one. Still working on it. But gives you an extra draw if you have your field spell on the field. Rose Lover, like I mentioned, really good to summon some of your other plant types, and it's really cool because it does have that effect for trap cards, which is phenomenal. And then you've got Bergamot here, which is insane. With the field spell, it gets up to 3,900 attack, and it does inflict piercing damage. And I really focus on anti-magic arrows to just kind of set up for game and hopefully do really well there. And with all the healing you get with Aroma Garden, mirror walls are phenomenal. You can usually keep them on the field for a while. I am using Restart, however, I have been testing with life point boost as well, so you may see me switch back and forth. I'm not positive, but I think we're gonna jump into some duels here right now. Let's do it. Duel level 14. I'm just messing around, like I said, just trying to get some of my, you know, my Kaiba Cup points, but I was able to get, like I said, King of Games last month to qualify for the second stage. So I do want to use this Aroma deck for Kaiba Cup, but I don't know if it's going to be effective. So let's see how this goes. We got our first match. It's going to be looking like it's going to be against dinos, which is tough because if dinos push the field real quick, it can be really difficult for this deck to kind of stand up against it. But simultaneously, it just depends on what kind of dino deck it is. But like the Electro one is pretty tough. So this is my starting hand. It's not a bad hand, but I think I am gonna restart. I mean, I have my field spell and I have. Do I want to restart? I don't like drawing Marina, but I could have a worse hand. I'm gonna use my restart and see what we get. We may end up getting not as good, but the thing about restart is it does reveal, but not bad. I mean, getting the anti-magic arrows I think is good. So. I probably should have stuck with the first hand, but at least I get Rose Lover in the graveyard. We do have to be careful, though, of Hydrogeddon. And I got Jasmine, which is really solid. So I think I'm going to throw my Rose Lover down. I'm going to throw down my Econ as kind of a backup. And we'll see what he does. Like, obviously, Hydrogeddon's a problem. But we'll see. Thank you, Musin, for the follow, man. We'll see here what my opponent's going to do. Obviously, like these Dino decks. There's the Brachios. So I'm okay with that right now. He may flip me face up, or he'll flip his own card face up. Could be a Sergeant Electro or something. Or he might be running something off meta, who knows. He's just gonna attack, that's fine. I'll let him take out my Rose Lover. I don't really mind Rose Lover going to the graveyard. You actually want it to go to the graveyard most of the time. So that way you can summon one of your higher level monsters without worrying about it. And it does have a really cool, like I just got Marina, so that was a really good draw there. I think I wanna save it, just being totally honest. I mean, I could summon Marina right now and hit him pretty hard if I opted to. This is where you have to make tough decisions because I do have anti-magic arrows. Let's summon Rose and see if he has anything to activate. He doesn't. Okay. Do I want to bust out my anti-magic arrows this early in the duel? It's kind of a tricky question. It's really early, but I would get a lot of control if I did that. You know, because I could potentially eliminate his whole field. And put him in a tough situation. I think I'm gonna go for it. Normally I try to save my anti-magic arrows. I'm still debating on whether I'm gonna use it or not, actually. Because the nice thing is Marina is in a situation where it's not gonna be affected by trap cards because of Rose. So you know what, let's just see. You could have Metal Morph or something though. Could have Econ as well. I'm gonna go for the control here, like try to really put some pressure on him here, and I am gonna use my anti-magic arrows. So I have another one in my deck, so we'll see. Let's get rid of his Brachios first. And we'll see what his face down card is. Could be like Big Shield or something, I have no idea. It's one of the Jurat cards. So he can special summon 2 tokens, but he doesn't actually get the tokens because this card's effect is really cool. It negates the monster effects after the damage step. So he actually didn't get his effect right there. Rick says, can you do another giveaway? Giveaway for what? What do you mean? So yeah, Aromage Rosemary's effect really coming in handy there. And he gets his Brachios in the field, so he can force me into defense position with my Sunflower, but I do have the enemy controller, so we do have the ability to, you know, stop his attack here, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate my enemy controller. So he's actually going to attack the other monster, which I find kind of interesting. I am going to use my enemy controller, though, at this point in the match. So to me, it's worth. I'll keep Rosemary on the field. What's up, Rev? Although, had he destroyed it, I could have actually activated my effect, but I just drew Super Rush, so that's pretty solid. So I'm okay with that. I'm gonna set Jasmine face down. I haven't drawn my field spell yet, so I'm not in the worst situation here. Let's see here. I'm gonna attack with Rosemary first. I do have Super Rush Headlong if I need it. He doesn't have anything face down. We're gonna hit him for 2,800 here. And we're in a really, really good spot to win this duel. He's only got 500 life points left. This deck can function without the field spell, but it's much better. And he's just gonna forfeit that game. So we're gonna pick up a nice, nice easy win there against dinos, which generally dinos like do pretty well against me, but in this particular deck. But he had like the Jirac dinos, so let's grab another one. Let's grab another one, see how it goes. Yeah, yo, what's up, Reveler? How's it going, man? What's up, Ed John? Welcome to the stream, guys. How you doing? So, Ruby, just have fun with it, man. That's the key, you know? That's the key, is just having fun. What's up, VG Master? Welcome to the stream. All right, so we got Kaiba here. A lot of the times these are beatdown decks, so you might see, there's a lot of different things that could be run with beatdown, but okay hand. Not too stoked about it, but not too bad either. I'm gonna actually keep the hand because I know I can set this face down. And I'll set... I'm just gonna end the turn there. I don't know what he has, but I don't think he's gonna swarm me on the first turn anyway, so we'll see. I mean, maybe I should have said something, but I don't want to get it tied up yet. So we'll see what he's gonna do. Like, I want Rose Lover to go to the graveyard either way, so like I'm okay with this. Like, I want him to knock it out, but we'll see. But yeah, Rose Lover's effect in the graveyard is really good, being able to summon any of your plants, basically. So what is this? This is, I've never even seen this card. So it's a Gemini. Oh, Gem Knights. Okay, so I haven't really played Gem Knight too extensively, so I'm not necessarily like super familiar with this deck. So when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can add one Gem Knight card from your hand. Okay, so he is a Gemini effect though, so he's gonna just be a normal monster right now. It would be great to draw my field spell right now. We have 3 of them in the deck, so it shouldn't be too hard. Like, it should be very, very drawable here. And I get Mirror Wall, which is good. I like Mirror Wall quite a bit. I'm gonna summon Rosemary, see if he has anything. Okay, so he's definitely, unless he's toggling, he doesn't have anything. I'm going to set a few cards face down. I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna let him attack me. And let him, you know, go on the offensive, because I don't know what his face down is. I don't want to run into a wall here. So I'd rather play it safe. So he's gonna summon another monster, 1900 Gem Knight. Okay, so that's fine with me. I do have the Mirror Wall, and I do have the Super Rush, and both of these are Earth, so I can actually just use my Super Rush and stop him. And he's gonna actually anti-magic arrows. So good play on his part. He's going to be able to do quite a bit of damage to me. He's going to be able to hit me for a lot here. And I'm in a bad spot. I basically have to draw Jasmine here, I think. The anti-magic arrows was good. It was a good play. Like, he had it. I drew Rosemary, which isn't terrible. Chances of having another anti-magic arrows are pretty small. So I'm going to summon Rosemary. And I will set Econ. I will just hope he doesn't have another anti-magic arrows. If he does, then so be it. But I don't want to, until like, he has 2 monsters that are as strong as me or stronger than me. So I just feel like attacking here isn't in my best interest. You know? I feel like with this plant deck, you kind of have to play relatively slow, in my opinion. So he's going to get a fusion monster. I don't really know Gem Knights very well, so I'm not too familiar with their effects and stuff. But he's going to discard a card and get polymerization. But yeah, I feel like with this deck, it's important to play slow and just take your time. That's kind of been my experience with it so far. So we'll see what he's gonna do. I'm assuming he just discards a card, gets some sort of fusion monster, polymerization, some fusion. I'm not too familiar with the different fusion monsters for Gem Knight though. There's the poly. Oh, he has 2. So his other card in his hand. Oh no, it's the same one. It gave me a different icon there. There's a fusion that negates spell and trap when it attacks, you think? Okay. I can still activate Mirror Wall and prevent the attack at the very least. Or Super Rush and stall at the turn, either way. And I can keep Mirror Wall on the field for 1 turn by paying for it if I wanted to. Alright, so here comes this guy. Let's see here, what is this guy? You can't activate spell or traps until the end of the damage step, I think it said. Yeah, I'd probably econ it to defense. Let's see here. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. Okay, we're just gonna econ it to defense. Seems pretty safe. All right. And if he attacks the other dude, I'm gonna Mirror Wall it. And then we'll try to get some control back in this game, I feel like. The problem is I don't know what this face down card is. That's the real struggle, and he actually does get one of his cards back. So I can choose to Super Rush here or Mirror Wall. Either one works, I feel like. Oh, it's the battle phase. He didn't attack yet, though. Did he? No, he didn't. Okay, now. Alright, now, I feel like playing the Mirror Wall is the better play here, because I can use the Super Rush offensively on the following turn if I wanted to. So we're gonna go that route. I think that's a solid play there. What's up, Griffin? I think that's pretty solid. And then he gets one of his pieces back here, which is mildly annoying. Eliminating the League. I'm not familiar with that card. What does it do, Nick? All right, so we got Jasmine, which is good. I mean, not bad. I think I have to pay the 2,000 for Mirror Wall. I'm gonna set Jasmine face down, and I am gonna go attack him. And he is Earth. Oh, I can't activate Super Rush until the end of it. I just lost the game because of that. That was stupid. I was... Oh no, it's so dumb, dude. I would have eliminated this monster. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I had to use Super Rush first. That's okay, man. Lesson learned. I forgot that his effect would work against me too. That's okay. So I should have used Super Rush before. I would have hit the wall most likely, but I would have at least eliminated his monster. And then I would have still had my wall, my Mirror Wall up for another turn, which would have stalled out another turn. And if I drew my my field spell, we would have been in a decent spot. So like we actually could have potentially hung out there in that game, but that was just a stupid misplay on my part. But still learning, man. No worries. All right, so he's got Umi. I don't like this hand that much, so let's get another hand. I mean, anti-magic arrows is lovely, but... And I get an okay hand. I get 1 anti-magic, so... Haven't drawn the field spell yet, man. That was funny, dude. I still messed that up. Lesson learned, man. Lesson learned. That's good, though. You gotta make mistakes to learn from your mistakes, right? You know? Yeah, Krenzy, exactly, man. Make mistakes to learn them, though. So no worries. No worries. You just gotta laugh it off. Like I said, I'm not too concerned about where my rank is for, you know, this Kaiba Cup right now, since it's still stage 1, so... I just want my glossy super rare. Alright, Zombira the Dark. Alright, that's interesting. And he's just gonna leave it there. Okay. This isn't bad. Yo, Lifestyle, what's up, man? Thanks for the 6 months, homie. Alright, so I'm gonna set Jasmine. And we're gonna set a Mirror Wall, and we're gonna set a Super Rush. We're gonna see what happens from here. Thank you for the 6 months, man. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I hope things are gonna get better for you, man. I did not tend, no. Alright, so that's a pretty solid card, though. And he's got... Okay, every time this destroys a monster, place 1 spell counter on it gets... Yeah, I faced a deck like this actually recently, so I'm relatively familiar with it. I think it even uses a field spell that replaces Yami and gives 500 more. So that's actually kind of cool. I don't have to use my mirror wall here, but I could. It doesn't... No, I want to save my mirror wall, I feel like. I'm going to save my mirror wall. Because now Zumbira is going to attack with Dark, and I can use my Super Rush on it. Yeah, I like that play better. Because then I eliminate a monster. As opposed to otherwise doing nothing. And he is Dark, I'm pretty sure. Sweet. And he hasn't said anything, so... If I draw... I mean, my field spell here would be the best draw I could get right now. Berg isn't bad, though. I mean, I can tribute summon and go on the offensive. Might as well. Might as well, honestly. Might as well. Normally, I mean, having the field spell would be ideal, but we have a chance to do some good damage here. And I have anti-magic, so we can use that offensively, too. So I might as well try to get the momentum on the field. And also, it's important in this deck to have more life points than your opponent, so if I can't draw my Aroma field, then we'll just have to rock with this for now. Obviously, I'm concerned about him with some sort of an effect monster, but with Mirror Wall, 2 of them, I feel pretty good. What's up, Almas? Thanks for the follow, man. How are you today, dude? This guy's got a really big deck, too, I just realized. My dude's rocking that 30-card deck. You don't see that often, unless you're running Grass is Greener. Ah, Dark Geroid. So we're gonna lose 800 here, but we're still gonna be stronger. That'll put us at 1600, so. What's up, Jolly Harp? How are you? And he's gonna play the Sword of the Deep-Seated. All right, man. He's busting out all the pro strats. Interesting. Interesting. But he's about to run into a mirror wall in about 2 seconds. And if I draw a monster, that's gonna be game, so I am okay with this. I am A-okay with this. See you later, buddy. And it has to go to the top of his deck too, which is kind of an advantage, kind of a disadvantage. Sort of the Deep-Seated, man. Oof. Don't see that often. I get my Aroma Garden, that's gonna be game then. I'm not gonna pay for it, that should be game. Because we're gonna get 1500 extra attack on this, which should give us enough to win this game. So let's do it. Aroma Garden gives us plus 500, then plus another 1,000. This thing normally hits a 30. It's insane how strong it is. Hitting 3,900 if Geroid didn't hit. So there you go. Nice easy W there against, I'm assuming kind of a newer-ish player there. Because that was weird to have a 30-card deck or whatever he was running, man. But I'll take the win. No problemo. That's my 90th too, so let's get another one here. I faced the Dirac deck a few times. It can be really situational, but when it works, it's pretty sick, actually. That's a lot of decks, though. I feel like there's a lot of variation in the metagame right now, like a lot of different things. Here's Chaz. So this is either Ojama Burn or something like that. So we'll see. This could end up being really frustrating or not. I'm gonna keep this hand because of Jasmine. So let's see here. I feel like this deck usually does pretty well against Burn, but I'm not too sure about Ojama Burn, to be honest. I've only played it like once. So what are good reasons to use 30-card decks? So the only real 30-card deck that I'm seeing right now that is viable is Grass is Greener, is what it's called. This is definitely Burn. I think we're facing Burn here, which is fine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set Jasmine. I'm gonna set Wall of Disruption, just in case, and we'll just end it there. The thing with Burn is you just slow play it, man. You just gotta be really patient, save your anti-magic arrows, and flood the field. And yeah, he's just gonna draw past. Okay, so this is exactly what I wanted here. I'm going to flip summon Jasmine. See what he wants to do. Okay, I'm gonna Aroma Garden. I don't know what the qualifications are for ojama tokens to work. I'm not really too familiar with that, but I'm gonna Aroma Garden here. So it's gonna give me 500 more life points, which is nice. And I get to draw another Aroma Garden, which is fine. I'm just gonna attack because I should actually look up what the ojama tokens, like what actually caused that to work, but I'll hit him for 600. If he wants to stop the attack, go for it. But it's such minimal damage, I just feel like, let me look up Ojama Go real quick and see what the condition is that allows him to summon the Ojamas to my field. Oh, each time your life points decreases by 1800. Okay, so that's good. So 1800. Yeah, he can't do anything to me yet, and I get to draw a bunch of cards, so this is really solid. I'm just gonna do this really slow play this until I draw my anti-magic arrows and I can beat him in one turn. And because I am getting an extra free draw every time with Jasmine, it's really good. So now we got Berg, which is phenomenal. So this is not bad at all. So I'm gonna hit for another 600 here. And he may stop it, but I don't think he's going to. Hey, Nems, thanks for the $5 tip. It's time to duel. Thanks, Nems. Appreciate it, man. So he's probably sitting on lava golems right now, wanting to use it. And he's just gonna end. Anti-magic? Could win the game right here. Could win the game right here. I'm gonna try to bait out a floodgate real quick. Let's hold off. Let's try to bait out the floodgate. Let's summon Aromage. Let's see if the floodgate's real. No floodgate. Do I dare? Do I dare? Do we go for it? Do I go for it? That's enough. That's enough to win right there. That's 2,900. There's the massive morph. There's the massive morph. Okay, I was baiting out for the massive morph, which is fine. I was baiting for it. No big deal. And we actually get extra summons. So I'm going for it. Will he have a second massive morph? No, he does not. Change the battle phase. Activate those anti-magic arrows. As long as there's no Sphere Karibo, baby. He's got Sphere Karibo. Misplay. I misplayed. Misplayed hard. Oh, I shouldn't have attacked. I mistake. He's gonna get his token now. Alright, it's not over yet, though. Ah, man. That's a bummer. Now he's gonna get Lava Golem on our field. Hey, Notorious, thank you for the 21 months, man. Or he's gonna get an Ojama token, okay. 21 months for Notorious in tier 2, baby. Thank you, dude. What's up, man? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, yeah, here comes the Lava Golem. Okay. Alright. Super Rush. I'm just gonna be eating 1,000, not much I can do about it. Let's summon Jasmine here. Let's activate our effect. What's up, Trainer Chad? Thanks for the follow, man. Thank you, Notorious. I need my other anti-magic arrows. That's not gonna do it. Let's tag with Jasmine. Just gonna wall a D, okay. Bring Golem down to 1,100, which I'm okay with. You're gonna stop this too? And Draining Shield, okay. Yeah, so that was really good. I think he should have taken this, he kind of misplayed, I feel like. The proper play there, in my opinion, was to take the 600 from Jasmine and then Draining Shield the Lava Golem hit, but that's fine. I have 2 more monsters in my deck that allow tribute summons, so I'm really not super concerned here. And we get 2 draws in a second here with Jasmine. So I'll get 1 draw I'm still ahead in life points as well. There's Rose Lover, that's kind of useless. Lava Golem's gonna hit me for 1,000, which is kind of a bummer. Let's activate our field spell here. I get an extra draw. I got a second Rose Lever, which is a bummer. I'm gonna put the token in attack. Put him in defense. I can just discard some of these cards, doesn't matter. Let's attack with the Ojama, dude. Hit for 500. Attack for 1,100. Okay, fine with me. We'll discard our Rose Lover. It's fine with me. What's up, Qual? How you doing, man? Alright, so I really need to, I need to draw one of my tribute cards. I have 2 of them. I just need to tribute off the Lava Golem. Oh, he's gonna tribute it anyway. Okay, so I only get 1 draw, but that's fine. He's gonna summon a token too. But I have 2 cards in my deck that I can tribute. He's gonna Jar of Avarice. Okay. Yeah, because it'll be immune to the traps. Yeah, for sure, Nick. So, but that Sphere Karibo is really what messed me up before, so. Okay. And now he's going to attack for 600. I'm going to use my wall this time, though, so I don't take any extra damage. Because really, it doesn't matter. Like, he's not going to be offensive anyway. So, Anti-Magic Arrows probably wins me the game here. Or a Tribute Monster. That'll work. That should work. I take 1,000 from Golem, but that's fine. So Rose Lover's effect is really cool because it keeps it so you're not affected by trap cards. So I'm gonna be able to special summon. He's gonna massive morph the Lava Golem, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because Berg should be immune to trap cards here. So it's gonna be unlikely that my opponent's gonna be able to do anything. It shouldn't work. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Aroma Garden. Beautiful. People don't realize Rose Lover's effect, so they don't realize that their attacks are useless. Why can't I attack, though? What did I miss? Oh, I'm not in battle phase. Alright, let's set this. I'm like, wait a minute, why can I not attack? And that's game, baby. That's how you handle the burn. I love this deck. What's up, Trainer Chad? Thank you, Peef Chief, for the follows, guys. I love this deck because of how it handles burn right now. I feel like that's just super solid, and it's been a lot of fun. So I'm gonna keep playing around with this Aromage deck, though, guys. I've been having a blast with it. I think we got 4 games in for this little session. If you want to see any other types of decks from me, let me know in the comments section below. Be sure to hit that like button down below if you enjoyed this on YouTube and you had a good time. Thank you for checking out my Duel Links content, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.